When you first lay eyes on a Siberian Husky, it's easy to see why people compare them to wolves. Those piercing blue eyes seem to look right through you, and their intense, almost mysterious stare can make you wonder if you've just invited a wild animal into your home. With their powerful, athletic build and thick, luxurious fur, they look like they could have just stepped out of a snowy forest. You might think, wow, this dog could guard a castle or at least keep my house safe from anything that dares to come near. But here's the twist. Despite their fierce looks, Huskies are more likely to throw a party than chase off an intruder. They're the life of the gathering, always ready to make new friends and spread good vibes. Expecting a Husky to be a guard dog is like asking a cat to do your taxes. Technically possible, but you're in for a hilarious disaster. They're more likely to nap on your important documents than protect them. Beneath that majestic wolfish exterior is a true social butterfly. Huskies thrive on companionship, and their favorite activity is making friends. Whether it's with people, other dogs, or even the family cat. Their special skills include napping in the most ridiculous positions, serenading the neighborhood with their howls at 3 a.m., and finding new ways to make you laugh every single day. And when someone comes to the door, forget barking or growling. Your Husky will greet them like a long-lost friend, tail wagging, ready to show off their favorite toy. They're less like a wolf and more like a furry toddler on a sugar rush, full of energy, curiosity, and a knack for getting into mischief. A burglar? To a Husky, that's just a new friend with snack potential. They'll probably help the intruder find the treat jar. Huskies see the world as one giant playground, where every person and animal is a potential playmate. So, while they might look like they could take down a bear, they'd probably just invite it over for a playdate and share their favorite squeaky toy. If you're searching for a guard dog, you might want to keep looking. Huskies are more likely to sleep through a break-in than sound the alarm. But if you want a dog who'll fill your home with laughter, joy, and a little bit of chaos, you're definitely in the right place. The only thing a Husky will fiercely protect is your happiness, and maybe their spot on the couch. Let's talk about what really makes a guard dog. When you picture a true guardian, you probably think of breeds like German Shepherds, Rottweilers, or Dobermans, dogs that are famous for their protective instincts and unwavering loyalty. These are the canines that have been bred for generations to watch over homes, families, and even entire properties. These dogs are professionals, naturally suspicious of strangers, fiercely loyal to their people, and incredibly brave when it counts. Their instincts kick in the moment something feels off. When a stranger comes to the door, they don't wag their tails in excitement. They stand their ground and give a warning, making it clear that this is their territory. Their DNA is hardwired to protect the pack, whether that means their human family or other pets in the household. It's a deep-rooted instinct that goes beyond simple training. They form powerful bonds with their families, often becoming especially attached to children, and they treat outsiders with a healthy dose of caution, never letting their guard down. A good guard dog is always focused, not easily distracted by random noises or passing squirrels. They're constantly on duty, alert to every sound and movement around the home. Sometimes just their presence is enough to make an intruder think twice. A confident, watchful dog at the window or by the door can be a powerful deterrent. They're also highly trainable, able to learn commands quickly and distinguish between a friendly visitor and a potential threat. Their intelligence is a key part of their job. Their main job is to deter trouble, and they take that responsibility seriously, always keeping a watchful eye on their surroundings. These dogs aren't looking to make friends with every new face. They're there to protect, not to socialize. Their loyalty is reserved for their own people. It's a noble job, and they excel at it, earning the respect and admiration of everyone who knows them. Picture that classic stoic protector, calm, confident, and always ready to step in if needed. That's the image most people have of a true guard dog. Now let's see how a Husky fits into that picture. Spoiler alert, things are about to get interesting. Spoiler, it's not even close. Huskies have a reputation for being friendly, playful, and sometimes a little too welcoming to strangers. Get ready for a plot twist, because the Husky's idea of guarding is a whole different story. If a guard dog is the bouncer at the club, standing tall and intimidating at the door, a Husky is the one inside, already dancing and handing out party invites to everyone who walks in. Their energy is infectious, and their enthusiasm for meeting new people is unmatched. When someone knocks, Huskies don't bark warnings. They rush to the door, tails wagging, ready to welcome whoever's there with open paws and a big, goofy grin. Suspicion? not in their vocabulary. To a husky, every new face is a potential friend, and every visitor is a reason to celebrate. A stranger is just a friend they haven't met yet, and they'll do everything they can to make that introduction as warm as possible. If a burglar breaks in, don't expect a husky to sound the alarm. Instead, they'll probably grab their favorite toy and invite the intruder to play fetch, convinced it's just another guest. Their friendliness is legendary. These dogs were bred to work in teams, pulling sleds across frozen landscapes, relying on cooperation and camaraderie to survive. Getting along with everyone wasn't just a bonus, it was essential. Aggression was bred out, love was bred in. That's why huskies are so affectionate, always eager to snuggle or give kisses. Imagine, a burglar sneaks in, and instead of growling, your husky wags, rolls over, and asks for belly rubs, completely disarming any tension. The intruder might leave more confused than when they arrived, maybe even handing out a treat before they go, charmed by your dog's friendliness. That's your husky guard dog, more likely to make a new friend than scare anyone off. They're amazing with kids, friends, and delivery people alike, greeting everyone with the same joyful spirit. Their love is universal. No exceptions, no hesitation, just pure, unfiltered affection for all. It's a beautiful trait for a companion, filling your home with warmth and laughter, but it does mean your security system might need a little backup. After all, you can't guard the house if you think every visitor is there just to see you and play. Huskies are the greeters, not the bouncers. They're the life of the party, not the security detail. And honestly, they wouldn't have it any other way. That's just who they are, your home's happiest, furriest welcome committee. Huskies are noisy, but not in a scary way. Forget menacing barks. They howl, awoo, and perform dramatic monologues. Every emotion gets a sound. Joy, boredom, hunger, you name it. When a stranger approaches, it's more "hello, come play," than "stay away." Their talkative nature is hilarious, not intimidating. As a security feature, it's a total flop. A burglar would just think someone left the TV on. If friendliness doesn't disqualify huskies as guard dogs, their escape artistry will. They're canine Houdinis. Fences, doors, latches, just puzzles to solve. Bred to run for miles, their curiosity is off the charts. Instead of guarding your home, they're plotting their next great escape. Your security system is likely exploring the neighborhood while a burglar strolls in. They're not protecting your perimeter, they're breaching it. Owning a husky means constant vigilance and a sense of humor. Their independent spirit is part of their charm. They're not just pets, they're adventure buddies. Just be ready for the adventure to include finding your dog before they reach the next town. Security? Not so much. Entertainment? Absolutely. That's the husky way. Huskies are smart, just not in the follow orders way. Their intelligence is independent, not obedient. They'll do what you ask, if it's fun for them. Bred to think for themselves, they question authority. Tell a husky to guard, and they'll weigh their options. Bark at a stranger or chase a butterfly. They get bored with repetitive tasks and invent their own games. Their cleverness makes them great problem solvers, but not reliable security. A guard dog needs unwavering obedience. A husky needs entertainment. Their priority, their own happiness. Too smart, too independent, and way too fun to be a simple security guard. So, if you want a guard dog, a husky is not your answer. They're too friendly, too dramatic, too escapist, and too clever for their own good. They'd probably help a burglar find the snacks. As a security system, they're a 0-star review. But here's the magic: all those flaws make them incredible companions. Their love for everyone brings joy and warmth to your home. You'll never be bored with their dramatic, talkative antics. Their intelligence and independence make them true characters. Maybe a dog's job isn't to guard our stuff, but to guard our happiness. In that, huskies are champions. They'll protect your smile, not your valuables. The world's worst guard dog, but the world's best friend. And honestly, that's a trade worth making. They'll steal your heart, and you'll thank them for it.